Jungkook's lust for power blinded him. He wanted more. He needed more. He was the youngest child, and he had 6 brothers and 1 sister in line of throne, but he was the most worthy one. He was tall, handsome with good skills of fighting. He was greedy for more and more, so he decided to outlive all his brothers, so he could be the king. Everyone were calling him Jungkook the monster. He had no mercy. He made his way to his half-sister chamber. In the way, his sister's mother, which was a simple maid, knelt in front of Jungkook begging for his daughter's life. "Your Grace, she is just a silly girl, please leave her alone." That was a secret that actually the daughter he was talking about was a boy. When he born, his mother knew his gender could cause a trouble, so he tell everyone Taeyong was a girl. He was an Omega, so his scent was very familiar to female Omegas. He grew up talking like a girl, acting like a girl. He would cover his torso even though he had no breasts. He believed that he is a girl. It was embarrassing, but it was the only way of living in this cruel world. Taeyong was flawless with makeup makes. Every alpha around fell in love with him, but for keeping his secret, he rejected all the marriage proposals. And Jungkook, the boy, was obsessed with his older sister brother. He was told Taeyong that onedi he will be the king and he will any his queen and would have so many children together, and Taeyong just laughed. He thought it's impossible for Jungkook to become the
king,
because Jungkook was the youngest child between them, but he always saw the fire in Jungkook's eyes. The hunger he had for power scares him, but he always told himself that it's not possible for Jungkook to become the king. But here he was, wearing king's hanbok. He saw Jungkook unaliving his mother behind the window. He covered his mouth. He was scared. "Oh God," he mumbled as Jungkook and his men came closer to his chamber. He moved quickly to ran, but his men opened his chamber roughly and grabbed his arms and dragged him to Jungkook's and made him kneel. In front of him, he was crying. He looked up to see his half-brother's eyes. Jungkook. It was the nickname Taeyong gave Jungkook. Unlike other brothers, Taeyong had deeper relationship with Jungkook, and Jungkook was obsessed with him. He knelt in front of him and brushed his cheek gently. "Sister, why are you crying?" His tone was surprisingly gentle. He was always gentle with him. Taeyong sobbed and shivered. "Please don't kill me, Jungkook," he said as he sobbed, begging for his life. Jungkook looked at his men. "Leave us," he said with his cold, demanding voice, and the room went empty immediately, leaving them alone. Jungkook gently left Taeyong and placed him on his lap and rubbed his back. "Shhhh, can you take a deep breath for me?" Taeyong couldn't breathe properly, which made Jungkook worried. He said as he continued rubbing his back. Taeyong nodded and did what he said. He went calmer. Jungkook smiled. "Good girl." He blushed. It was another problem. Taeyong was a boy, and Jungkook thought he was a girl. He knew he should spill the tea before Jungkook find out himself. He swallowed thickly. "I have to say something to you." Jungkook rose an eyebrow and waited for him continue. Taeyong could cut his mother's dried blood on his hanbok. He couldn't believe he was in his mother's Unaliver's lap. He swallowed thickly. "I am a boy." He shut his eyes. He was scared of his reaction, but he didn't heard anything. After 2 minutes of silence, Jungkook finally spoke up. "Well, that's explained why you have no chest." His eyes widened from shock and blushed. He was expecting very harsher comment, even violent response. "Why, you are not mad?" he whispered. Jungkook chuckled and grabbed his waist. "I don't care, girl or not, you belong to me, and only me. You will be my Omega Queen."
He was shocked.
But I am a boy." He chuckled again. "Again, I don't care, you belong to me, and only— Again, I don't care, you belong to me, and only me." He looked at him with disbelief. What?" Jungkook smirked. "You heard me. You think you were all good in hiding your little secret. You think I didn't notice you never go on a public shower room? You think I never noticed you reject all your marriage proposals?" He left. I flinched. It seems like he wasn't good at keeping secret.
"Oh."
The only word he could say that made Jungkook chuckled. "Oh, indeed, actually I kinda knew it, but I am thankful for your honesty." He gently patted his rear. "Good boy." He was still had his smirk, which made Taeyong blush even more, but he didn't hate it. Actually, he loved it. You will be the male queen, and you will carrying the air. Our child or children I will give all love you need. He leaned closer, which made his face very close to Taeyong's. He shivered. The thick air of arousal and excitement made their breath heavier. Jungkook looked at his lips. You. Let me mark you. He hished on the crook of Taeyong's neck, which made him moan softly, and grabbed Jungkook's shoulder. He needed to lean on something, and his broad shoulder made it very easier for Taeyong to handle this situation. My beautiful Omega, will you allow me to mark you, to make you mine and make me yours? He was panting. He needed Jungkook. He nodded. He smiled and licked his neck before gently biting it. Now you are mine. Taeyong hissed from pain and moaned. He felt a strong connection between them now. It was both terrifying and very hot. Act Jungkook. Jungkook's hands explore his body. That's right, say my name. I am the only man who can see you like this. Me, and only me. It was a start of deep, fond relationship between them, and with any day passed the fond went stronger and stronger.